Hello everybody, this is Thannus here, and today we are back in Luigi's Mansion 2. In the previous episode, we got called back by Egad to fight a new ghostly invasion, or I guess ghostly takeover in this case. And in this episode, we're going to be returning to the Gloomy Manor to, hopefully, figure a little bit more out about why this is all happening. Ready for some more action? Ah, you're a courageous lad. You know, you remind me of myself at your age, feller. Ho ho! Those were the days. Anywho, we need to start searching for the rest of the Dark Moon. Luckily, I've got just the invention to make our job easier. I call it the Periscope, a tip-top device that detects and measures distant paranormal signals. In fact, I just used it to scan the Gloomy Manor, and I found some strong activity in the North Rooms. That's where we'll start our search. Oh, you haven't changed a bit, my boy. There's no reason to be scared now that you're equipped with my mighty Poltergust 5000. Now details. There's a mechanism that controls the access to that section. The access mechanism is in the foyer. I'll give you instructions once you get there. Got all that? Good. Now get a move on. Alright, welcome back to the Gloomy Manor. Just like last time, there's a few things we can do, even in rooms we've already been to before, although it'll be a little bit more limited this time, in those repeat rooms. For example, there's not really anything here in the front room anymore. We can still get a little bit of money out of this front area, though. Including that pot, which did not have money in it before. Little bit of, or a few coins up top here, or at least one. Nothing there, though. And these flowers will also drop some coins now. Or still, money in general. Repeat rooms are generally not as profitable as the rest of them. Also, the gem is acquirable again, although we don't really need to pick it up a second time. Not really a benefit in doing so. Doesn't give you gold in either, and you don't get, like, another gem or anything. But it's there. So even if you miss an older level, you can get it in this one, I suppose. Let's check the garage now. Or the workshop, whatever it's called. Garage, yeah. Likewise, not all that much in here. You can get some money from these rats here. Mice, rats, whatever they are. I believe in some room... Oh. Okay, that was interesting. Rats might be infinitely spawning in some rooms. I'm not 100% certain. Get a little bit of gold from that. Nothing up top anymore. And I believe nothing in... Yeah, nothing in the car. Alright. Head over this way. There's a little bit we can do in the mud room. Not a massive difference still. I believe we get a little bit more money. Nope, never mind. Not out of that. Spawn a spider. Get some money from that. I believe, yeah, that coat still drops a $1 bill. Voila. And we can spawn some spiders from this as well. Good luck getting them all, though. I got 3 out of 4. That ain't bad. Not too shabby. And a little bit of money out of this as well. And that's it. We don't need to head out into the courtyard or the backyard, whatever it is. Nothing in there. A little bit of money we can get from here. including from rats again. I'm not gonna sit here farming rats, though. Not much of a point. Alright, well, that's not great. Oh, thanks, Egad.
Oh. Yellow.
Dag blasted ghosts! Luigi, those brutes just stole the gears from the access mechanism I told you about. I'll use the periscope to find them. Then you can use the map on the DS to hunt them down. Ho ho! The terrified look in your eye just gave me a great idea. From now on, I'm going to call the DS, this is genius, the Dual Scream. Oh, ho ho! Dual Scream. Oh. You'll want to open up the map in the Dual Scream and use it to locate the brute ghosts in the West Wing. The map has a whole slew of features, so be sure to mess around with it later. But for now, get those gears back. Look lively! Alright, we have a job to do. Oh, mouse. As we were... That door's gonna close, and we now have an issue. Ghostly antics are afoot. We're gonna have to go get that. But first, might as well search the rest of this room again. Got some gold there. Gold there. Nothing there. We can head back in the bathroom, though. Or the coat room, I guess it's called. Not gonna get as much money from these this time, but still a little bit. I believe there's still some in the wall here. Not quite. And likewise, there's not all that much in this part of the room either. A little bit of gold comes out of this, I think. Oh, maybe not. This is a gold greenie. Very rare ghost. Well, not very rare. I believe there's usually at least one per level. But they give you a lot more of a payout than the normal ghosts will. So be on the lookout for them. Alright, and now we should probably go grab that key. Not too concerned about the mice. We'll grab them, though. Alright. There you are. There. Easy. Alright, let's go get down to business. To defeat the Huns. Back in the foyer, we're not going to use the bottom door at the moment. We're apparently not going to use the top door yet either, though. Hello. New type of ghost. Alright, let's find where this little shit is. These guys will throw crap at you, so be careful. Thankfully, they're pretty easy to deal with once you do find them. They'll hide in stuff and throw stuff at you. That's their whole deal. And back up the stairs we go. Hopefully without any ghostly rug pulls this time. I don't think this drops any more money anymore. Yeah, a little bit of hearts. Not like we need them. Alright. Let's open this door up. Heading in here, we are a little bit restricted on where exactly we can go at the moment. Got a bone in here. Let's grab that. And then, not much in there. We can push this carpet open. Get some gold spiders. Very nice. I believe that top hole there is supposed to drop something too, but it's not doing so at the moment. Not a big deal. Oh, there it is. Kinda. Grab some money from those spiders. Alright. Head in this room first. There's some ghosts somewhere in here. Just gotta find them. Nice monetary payout there. Oh, come on. Thank you. Then if we flash that, new gemstone. All right. And last but not least, open this top ceiling area up. Not sure what possible use EGAD had for this mechanism, but we'll take it. And let's wind this music box up. Where'd he go? Ah, there you are. Grab him. And here we got a new ghost again, a red ghost. These guys are also pretty easy, but they pack a lot more of a punch, and they're harder to pull in than the others. So, be a little bit more careful if you can. But we made quick work of it. Got our first of 4 gears. Alright, next room over. This one here. A little bit less we can do in here. Take a peek in here. We have a gemstone hidden in there. Can't quite grab it just yet, though. A little bit out of luck there. I did not mean to go back through the door. That was an accident. Alright. We'll open this wall here. Get some gold. That's what it's all about, is the money. There's a gap in this little side cabinet here. Let's look in there. Alright, there's our next gear. We're going to need to grab that. Now, you might be tempted by that door there. Don't be. That's a fake door. You'll notice on the map... hold on. Yeah. You'll notice on the map there is quite literally no indication whatsoever that there's supposed to be a door there. Because there's not. That door is not real. If you try to open it, you will get hurt. So if you want to get 3 stars on this level, don't open the door. Don't even try. But we can, however, go on this bed. Alright, we're in yet another new room, the study. And pull open these blinds here a little bit. And we have some ghosts to deal with. Oh, crap. Okay. Well, so much for not getting hurt. Wow. I am not doing the greatest. And unfortunately, healing in a level, even if you end at level with high health, you will not get credit for having that high health. What matters is how much damage you take during the level. That's what it counts when it sees whether or not you get 3 stars. So at most, I'm going to get 2 stars in this level, at least for now. But you can always replay levels to try to get a higher ranking. Anyways, we got our second gear here, but we're not quite done in this room. way the mice run around in this game reminds me, yesterday at work, there was a hummingbird that got stuck in, like, the rafters. We had the roll-up door and the front door both open for it to fly out anytime it could. But the hummingbird was just really stupid and did not even want to bother trying to fly out. It did find the windows of the store. It tried going out those, and it just bonked its head into them because apparently birds can't see glass. So we have a hummingbird that's still stuck inside the store. I did hear that they have a very fast metabolism, though, so I did put out a hummingbird feeder. Thankfully, we have those handy because we're a hardware store. Yeah, the way that mice just run around frantically in this game, it reminded me of how that hummingbird was flying around. From what I hear, it's still doing that today. I'm wondering, hopefully it gets out today, though. And I don't have to worry about it tomorrow. God damn it, dude. Stop it! Asshole. I swear to God. This is just going swell. I am not on top of my game this time. We got one more. Oh yeah, red ghost. Forgot that we were looking for gears. Anyways, there's our third gear. And we can get out of the room now. Plenty of gold from this room, though. Let's see what they're working on. Flattering. Alright, let's see. Look through this camera, you can see there's a gem hidden right there, right behind the curtains. So we head up here and aim like so. Got another gem. Easy. And now we can leave. Grab a stack of cash here. Very nice. Also pull some webs off this window. Get a little bit more money from those bats. We can suck up some of these papers here too. Not that we really need to. There's no benefit to doing so whatsoever. Look in here. A library with some ominously floating books. I'm sure that won't matter later. And not really anything else down this way. We head down this other way, however. Got a little secret passage we can go through in here. Grab some healing, and I believe there's also a spider. Oh, nope, just a key. Look through this peephole. Just see that room again. You can go through either the top floor or the bottom floor first. It just depends on which way you want to go. I find it's a little bit more expedient to go through the top floor first because it does have a path directly downstairs. You don't really have to worry about going around or anything like that. Anyways, push this carpet open, get some gold, and let's head in here now. Alright, got an interesting looking lab here. Ghost spotted! You might have guessed this, but the longer you hold down A to flash the strobe bulb, the bigger a flash you get. It's actually a little bit easier to get multiple ghosts at once that way. As you can maybe tell, I'm not super good at doing it. But we're good. We're golden. Room pretty much cleared. There's nothing up top we gotta worry about. Nothing to shine. All right, 4 gears done. Oh, Egad's gonna call us again.
Oh. Yellow.
Luigi, how goes it, my boy? You found all 4 gears? That quick? Ho ho. Well, you got there in the end. Good work, Sonny. Now head back to the foyer and put the gears back in the access mechanism.
Ciao.
All right, will do. Thankfully, now that we have another key, we can just go right through. All right, access mechanism, ho.
Oh. 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 Uh-oh. Huh? Nope.
Damn it, Luigi, you're not even trying.
Oh. Yellow.
Why the long face, Luigi? Well, genetics, I suppose. Criminy, the gears don't fit into the mechanism. Those brute ghosts must have bent them or something. I suppose I'll have to repair them in order to make them work. Well, at least you recovered all of them. And it looks like you captured some very interesting ghosts. I can't wait to check them out. I'm bringing you back now.
Ciao.
All right,
Yes. Ho-ho.
level complete.
Did it. Ho-ho.
That's not that great.
2 stars. Yeah, not the best score, but better than the alternative. The other alternative, 1 star. Good work, Luigi. I knew I should have called you first. Let's have a look at those gears.
Got it. Ho-ho.
I'll come up with something to make them work again. Now let's unload the Poltergust 5000 and see what kind of ghostly goodies you got.
Oh. Aha.
New gem, new ghost, new ghost, new ghost, and more treasure. We got a new upgrade for the Poltergust. Level 2. When vacuuming up a ghost, you'll be able to charge up the power gauge longer, weakening the ghost even more when you press A. Very nice. I was right. These new ghosts are very interesting indeed. Such spectacular specimens. And they won't be making any more trouble for us now that they're in the vault. In the vault, you can review all the types of ghosts that you've captured. And while you're there, feel free to read my research notes on their ghostly behavior. Analyzing the paranormal signatures of ghosts also helps me fine-tune the old periscope. Now skedaddle! I need to figure out a way to make those gears work again. All right, and we'll be moving on to level 3 in the next one. See you guys then. Bye-bye.